Hey guys, what's up? Irish Emerald here. Welcome to the Core Enforcers, and this is going to be the first Road to Top 100 series that we're going to be doing on the channel. Well, that I'm going to be doing on the channel anyways. And hopefully you guys will sit back, relax and enjoy it. Hopefully you'll watch, but hopefully I don't feel too miserably to the point where I drive you guys all the way. But as the title suggests, we are here to get to top 100 in all the various different tiers. Specifically lower tiers when you come to watch me, you guys. I'm going to be focused on mainly on between UU and below for me. That's what I'm going to be here focusing on this channel anyways. And we're going to have a bit of fun doing it. I'm going to take a few minutes just to describe what we're going to be doing on this series, by the way. Because, might just to kind of clarify and let you guys know what I'm actually going to be doing. Might be a bit more useful, helpful for you guys. But basically, as the title suggests, my aim is to hit the top 100 in any tier that we are going to build a team around in. So I'm going to be taking suggestions off you guys as to tiers, sets, whatever, that kind of stuff. Whether it's in the Twitter account for the Core Enforcers, the Discord server for the Core Enforcers, or in the comment section down below. I'll be taking suggestions from you guys constantly for whenever I'm going to be switching from one tier to the next. So you guys let me know what you guys want to see, and I will endeavour to give you guys the content that you guys want. So that's kind of one side of it. I'm going to be kind of building around mons and sets that you guys want me to see me use in all the various different lower tiers. On the flip side of that, right, everything I'm going to be doing here is basically just going to be doing from scratch. When it comes to team building, when it comes to laddering, I'm going to be starting from the very bottom. I'm going to be, you're just your bottom, you know what. And we're going to basically climb to top 100. Regardless of the tier that we're in. And look, it might take 5 episodes, it might take 10, it might take 100. Hopefully it doesn't take 100, Jesus. But the idea is that I will build a team from scratch, and the team will evolve as we go through matches, climb up the ladder, and I start to notice weaknesses with the team, and we address those. So it kind of seemed not just seeing us starting from the ladder and ladder up and get to top 100, but you're also seeing a team evolve, get a little bit more refined, and basically become more of a polished overall unit towards the end of the series when we're until we hit the top 100 in whatever tier we're aiming for. So that's kind of the aim of that. You're going to be seeing an awful lot of live stuff. I'm going to be doing an awful lot of live team building when I'm at the start. Mainly the first episode is me going to be building around something and trying to make it work with a couple of battles, and then episodes after that will be laddering up, and if we spot a major weakness in a team where we're getting wrecked by one mod that's just being brought constantly in the current tier, then we'll adjust our team accordingly on camera. Hopefully that's the plan. So hope you guys can enjoy it, hope you guys can relax and see how badly or how right this is going to go for us. And yeah, I think I kind of covered everything. If you guys aren't subscribed, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing, click the subscribe button down below. Check myself out, check all the other Core Enforcers out on our own individual channels as well. Get into the Discord server as well. Cool Discord server, and follow us on Twitter. There's all the plugs, all that nonsense out of the way. But let me dive right into it. We are going to be in PU to start off with, and we're going to be building around this Flareon set. I was asking around in the Core Enforcers Discord server what did anyone want to see. Someone dropped this Flareon set. Zaki dropped it in, hence why Flareon is called Zaki. By the way, nickname suggestions as we go along in the series. Let me know with the team, because I'm ain't great with nicknames unless it's the Pokemon that I've used before. So let me know what you guys want to see as we go up the ladder. If you see a cool nickname you want to have on camera. But anyways, he gave us this set for Flareon, which is Flare Blitz, Superpower, Return, and Celebrate. Now, he was kind of saying you should use this in ZU. That's a tier I've never kind of played before. It's on tiered, by the way. It's a bit of fun, it's a bit of fun, but we're not going to do that just yet. I figured we'd do PU first, and then we might go up to a higher one and then drop down to ZU eventually. I don't know, but it's based on what you guys want. But we're going to start off with this Flareon set. You can kind of see it's a Z-Celebrate set. So Flare Blitz, Superpower, Return is going to be our bread and butter here, and the Z-Celebrate is just going to allow us to get the Omni Boost and get the +1 everything and be able to absolutely demolish things. The great thing about Flareon here is once we get the +1 speed and +1 attack, we actually do a massive chunk of work here. If you can see from the usage stats here, Mispray is still essentially it's the Landorus Terrian of PU. It's the thing that just checks the whole tier and stops it from everything from running rampant or causing absolute mischief. But Flareon, I think I have the calc here already opened up. If I can just give you guys a better screen, there we go. Flareon +1, Flare Blitz, this is a standard Misfit set, by the way. We're breaking through it, and Misfit doesn't get a live recovery. So really nice thing there to show for there regards to that. And if you kind of look down through like most of the top 10 mons, top 20 mons here in the UC stats, it does loads. It can do a lot of work against all of those things. So I figured, why not bring it up to PU, see what we can do with it, have a bit of fun. Let's build around it. Let's get Flareon up to top 100. Now, I'm going to try to build around this. It's been a while since I've been in PU, so apologies for any rustiness, or to be honest, you're just going to see bad plays all the time, so don't worry about it. I shouldn't be apologising. It's going to be constantly apologising the series then. But we're going to be looking around to build around Flareon. Now, Flareon, as we said, great wall breaker, but it does not like bulky water types, so we will definitely need electric type to kind of go along with that, or a grass type, so to go along with all that. Bit of hazards and a sweeper. Or not a sweeper, a cleaner at the on the team as well to be able to clean up once Flareon has done a bit of work. So if we can add a couple of those things to the roster, we should be flying. I also kind of want some hazard support for Flareon, because that's going to be very nasty to deal with, because I would like Flareon to always come in healthy at 100%, because we have enough bulk to get one, or to set up our Z-Celebrate, provided we're not taking a super effective hit and then absolutely smash somebody. So definitely a couple of things we need to look for there, and hopefully we can sort it out. Now, I kind of already said bulky water types is going to be a problem. Quillfish, for an example, is a bad one. I should actually go back to this Flareon set. And just one more note. Flare Blitz is going to be our main stab. Super powers for Aggron, which is fair enough, or any other rock types or steel types. Oh, no, sorry, mainly rock types that are going to be in our way. Return is basically for the bulky water types. You could run Last Resort on this, but I just figured Return is going to be a bit better, because I don't want to be in the case where I haven't clicked Super Power and having lost one attack, one defense, and then click Last Resort when if I'm plus one, and with Return it'll do a bit more. And on the flip side of that, I don't want to be, literally I didn't want to be the case where we're against the bulky water type and I had to click Super Power and then Return. Oh, sorry, and then Last Resort to be able to start doing, like, you know, work against water type, when Return might be, when I can just go straight for Return and get the damage off, and also keep my +1 attack. That was the idea behind it. Now, we might change it up, we'll see, depending on what happens. But yeah, back over here, as I said, I would like an electric type. So let's go looking for one down in PU. Now we can go for the Alolan Raichu. That would be nice. That'd be a nice bit of speed as well for us, because like PU isn't too fast, so being able to have a nice fast mon like that would be nice. We could go Electrode. Would be interesting. I just said there's not that much speed now, so yeah, Electrode 150 speed. Oh god, Irish, cop on. But we could definitely get we could go for Lantern. Now Lantern would be very nice here, because we would have Water Absorb, so that would actually allow us to be able to come in on any water type attack that or any water type, essentially sponge their hit and go for the electric type attack and just wreck them. So that might be a really good option here. Metric is knocking around, nice, and with a bit of speed. Let's see what else is here. Zeb Striker, which is very fast actually, very fast. Let me see. Joltik, no, stop. We're not looking at little cup here. Savali, maybe not. I do like the look of Lantern here, if I'm being honest. I do like the look of Lantern here. So let me try and get up the kind of standard Lantern set here, because I will tweak and make it a little bit more defined as we go along. But I think this bulky pivot set is nice. So I'm gonna integrate that in here for Lantern and go for this bulky. I'm gonna go for this bulky pivot set. It's just kind of a little bit more standard here, I think, because I think this should fit well, because we'll be able to absorb the electric attack. Oh, he's going Volt Absorb. I want Water Absorb here, just because I got Flareon, so I want Water Absorb over Volt Absorb. So we have Volt Switch, Scald, Toxic, Heal Bell. I think that's very solid actually. Loads of bulk. Because our HP stats are very high, so we don't need to add too much to it, but loads of bulk. And I like it. Okay, I think we can go along with this. Bulky Pivot, just come in and out, take hits, Volt Switch, Scald, be an absolute nuisance. And we'll rock out with that. Now the big problem here is obviously we have a ground weakness now, so we want to check that fairly quickly. So let's have a look around, see if we can get Mon that does not have a problem with ground types. Claydol would be nice. Well, no, not Claydol would be nice, but Claydol is an option. So is Articuno. Articuno can be a little bit annoying down this tier because because it does get access to reliable recovery, but if rocks are up, then it's an absolute nightmare to deal with. And I do not want to encourage rocks as much as we already are. I would like Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is actually good fun in this tier, but we might rest on that. We might go Lilligant actually. And what I like about Lilligant is that we get Quiver Dance, if I remember correctly. We do. So we might go Lilligant here. We might go Own Tempo. I think we might go Leaf Storm for stab, so we actually smack a few things. I do not want to go Healing Wish. Let me see, what have we got? I definitely want to go Quiver Dance, Leaf Storm. Do I want to go Sleep Powder here? Give me the easy setup. No. Obviously, this is the downside of Lilligant, is that the move pool is atrocious. Like straight up, the move pool is atrocious. Because I remember looking at this once upon a time for something entirely different, but the move pool is atrocious. You have Quiver Dance, Leaf Storm. Well, Leaf Storm. Do we want to go Energy Ball over Leaf Storm? I think we'll go Energy Ball over Leaf Storm. I think we go Giga Drain. Not Energy Ball. Yeah, we go. Yeah, okay. We go Energy Ball. I think we go. Oh, this is a tough feat. This is a tough one. Let me have a look here at what Norway's bought with Lilligant. But I think Lilligant would round out a nice Firewater Grass score for us. They do actually just go Sleep Powder here and then a Hidden Power with Energy Ball. Alright, okay. I think we might try that. We might go Sleep Powder. And then what is the problem for me here? Do I want to make you Grass Neem actually? No. Although they do know, they actually, oh no, actually I'm not going to Grass Neem. I already have the Z-Celebrate. So we are going to go something else. Oof. I am going to hit Power Rock, right? Because as I just said, Articuno is quite nice in this tier, bar the rocks, and Articuno can wall this Lilligant set pretty hard. So I think we're going to go and change that around. I think we're going to go for move now. Move. What do I want? Do I want Life Orb just to get damage? I think I do want Life Orb. I do want Own Tempo. I think we will make you a fast sweeper like that. I do want Timid though. I think Timid will work. I'm assuming this is Timid. Yeah, this is Timid. Is there a reason why? Is there that would be choice guard for users such as Misplit. Perfect. Thank you very much. That's all I need to know. Right, so we have Lilligant, Flareon, and Lantern here. This is actually a pretty solid Firewater Grass score. I like where we're going with this already. Now I would like rocks, and Lilligant is kind of like our setup, like another setup sweeper, a bit more offensive threats here, which is very, very nice. But I would also very much like a bit of hazard support and I would like a bit of hazard support, and I do not want to add a ground weakness. So hazard support, I need an answer for. I do need an answer for Misplit here. So a couple of things we need to definitely take a look at. Let's have a look. Let me just look for Stealth Rocks here. Stealth Rocks is very important. Just to be able to get our hazards up, kind of do all that kind of shenaniganery with that. Let's have a look. So we're looking at Stealth Rocks. There's not in much way of nice Stealth Rock users that do not have a ground weakness. Now Claydol might be the choice here, simply because it's just not going to be. It's not going to be weak to ground type, to the ground. Oh yeah, to ground, because a lot of the stuff here is very weak to ground. Very weak to ground. Unless we go Mudsdale. Actually, Mudsdale wouldn't be bad at all. Mudsdale would be very, very bulky. I think we might go and grab a Stealth Rock set, just a standard Stealth Rock set from Mudsdale. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Toxic Rock. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I think that will work very nicely. Why have we got that defensive spread? Just double check. Choice, ban a return for sound after Stealth Rock, and then take another after stand level boost. It's cool with me. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So we're going to go Mudsdale here. I'm going to call it Brown Beauty because that's what I call my Mudsdales. It's been a while since we've used it, so we go Mudsdale here. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Toxic, Rock Slide. Yeah, I am cool with that. I think that will work. I think that will work very, very nicely. So we do have another. Yeah, we do have some rocks and a bulky wall too, which I'm down to clown with. Awesome. I would like Defog or Rapid Spin. Now Hitmonchan is a nice mod to do that, and we can run a Soft Vest Hitmonchan, which is very, very tasty. And then we could run a Scarf Mon with U-Turn. Just yeah, and a Scarf Mon with U-Turn. Problem with Hitmonchan though, obviously, is that it does not deal with Mesprit, so we have to keep that in mind. Let me have a look at Rapid Spin first. See what we can fish up to deal with Mesprit. Not Hitmonchan anyways. Torkoal, we already have a fire type. I don't want to add to it. Claydol doesn't really. No, I might pass on Claydol. Steenie, Bonsweet, Komala. I don't have a fighting weakness per se. Komala could give me a bit of wish support as well, which would be nice. But I don't think it has the bulk I want it to have. Alright, so maybe let's park Rapid Spin for a moment. Let's have a look at Defog. I don't really like Scyther or Articuno's Defog users here, simply because they have the 4 times weakness. So that's no real fun there. Since when did Combuskin get Defog? What? Crazy. Let me have a look. Vibraver, no, we're not going there anyways. Let me Stunkfisk? Oh, sorry, not Stunkfisk, Stunk Tank. Oh, no, too much of a ground weakness, but I was seriously considering it. Rodent Frost, Rodent Fan, maybe not. Servine, no. Not the greatest of options here, folks. We might be forced to go into Claydol here. We might be forced to go into for Claydol. We could go Savali. I have used Savali Dark before. I could go Savali Bug. No, we're not going Savali Bug. I was thinking Savali Bug just because it would be a good answer for Mesprit, but I would need us to have Defog. If that was the case, that's not the case here. Ooh, I forgot what Lawrence has been in this tier. For Litigant, maybe not. Maybe not this time, but Lawrence, I will come back to you. I will come back to you, my friend. God, like what? They're just a little bit. They're all going to be. Most of these things are either too weak because they're not fully evolved, or they are taking a massive chunk whenever they come in on Stealth Rocks. Bark Claydol, which seems to be the. I think Claydol, it has to be the choice here. Which is a bit nasty. I don't think Claydol. I think Claydol is fine, but it's not brilliant. Because it's just got so many weaknesses. Actually, no, we already have a ground type. I like where Mudsdale is at. Let's have a look again. We might have to replace Mudsdale here, which is a bit unfortunate, and I don't like that. Okay, there has to be something. There is most definitely going to have to be something here that will fit the need. We might have to go Savali. So if we're going to go Savali, I need a Savali that will somewhat deal with Mesprit. I might have to go Savali Dark here. I have used Savali Dark before as an answer for Mesprit. So for those who have seen me use this before, I apologize, but I just don't see another mon to do it. I'm going to make this especially defensive, just for the sake of having making it easy on myself. We have Crunch, or I think Crunch is probably the better move here because it's just a chance to lower defense. So we have Crunch. I'm going to go Defog. I'm going to go Parting Shot. because I just want this thing to be a pivot for us. So we're not going to make you special offensive anyways, if that's the case. What is Mr. Speed again? 80 base speed. Okay, cool. I'm going to put 4 into attack, so we've Crunch, Defog, Parting Shot, and what's getting used at the moment that I need coverage for? Skuntank could be a problem. Girder, not Girder could be a problem. Scyther could be a problem. Okay, of all of these, Skuntank was me, but I probably would 1v1 the Skuntank. So if I can 1v1 the Skuntank. Oh, this is a tough one. I think we go Savali. I think we go Earthquake. No, we don't have a ground type move. God, would you learn your mons, Irish? Okay, if we go Crunch, Defog, Parting Shot. Don't need multi attack. Do I need Rock Slide for Scyther if it comes in, or anything else? Called Tailwind. Tailwind could be nice as a bit of support. Do I want to go U-turn over Parting Shot? I like Parting Shot a little bit more. Puts us in a nice position, I feel like. Then Headbutt, Exeter. Exeter will give us a nice. Well, actually, U-turn will give us a nice move against other dark types. Do I want to stay in other dark types? If I stay in against other dark types, yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think we go U-turn. So we just have the dual. Yeah, we have the dual priority here because I don't really want to stay against other dark types. I want Savali to be my main Mesprit counter. I want to get Mesprit within range where I don't need to worry about too much, and I can just smack it. Even with a Life Orb energy buff from Lilligant, it will smack it and kill it. So I want to make sure that Savali is there solely for Mesprit, and I'm freaking out speed. Say a Skuntank, I can just U-turn out and bring somebody else in, like Mudsdale, get a bit of chip on Skuntank and go from there. So I think that's reasonable. So we'll go rock out with the Savali. Okay, I think that's relatively solid. Okay, I think maybe a solid Choice Scarf user here that would appreciate us breaking through Mesprit and potentially Hitmonchan and the likes. So I saw a good solid Choice Scarf user here. Let me go by speed. Let me see if we can get a mon here that would like this. Lycanroc is in. But we have it. How much is? Well, yeah, 3/1 weak to at ground. I'm not going to take it. But Lycanroc being in PU, that is interesting. That would have been an interesting one to go for. What can be used to clean up here? Manectric? No, thank you. Meowstic? Not quite. The reason why I'm looking by speed is I kind of want to make sure that we outspeed Choice Scarf Mesprit because it is like the main check. It's the Lando T of the tier, so I want to make sure that we outspeed it and I can use it to effectively kill people. So I want to make sure we're above A base speed. We do have Haunter here, right? Now Haunter does have Levitate, so we don't have to worry too much about. I think Haunter is actually a nice one here because I do just to try it out, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We will change it. But I think Haunter with Choice Scarf, like if you look at our stats, we've 115 base special attack, 95 base speed. This might work out. We'll outspeed the Mesprit. We'll be able to revenge kill the Mesprit if it's an offensive build. We'll be able to revenge kill it with a Shadow Ball. We actually would be able to do a nice chunk of damage here to a lot of things with Haunter. I feel like if we look at the usage stats again, Haunter would hit you. If you're not AV, it will hit you really hard. Lilligant, not quite. Well, maybe if we're Focus Blast, could hit the aggro, hit Scyther. I'm gonna rock out with it. I think we could definitely give this a go. So I'm gonna go Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, I think we've got to go Focus Blast, as we just saw. I don't get it. But Gengar gets it. Come on! That blows. I think we have to go ahead and Power Fighting so, because Aggron is a problem. And so is Alolan Sandslash. So I think we have to have an answer for those. I think we have to be able to deal with those two. And I would like Psychic. Oh, do I want Hidden Power Ground? I need to Hidden Power Fire and Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground. Hidden Power Ground is better, because it allows me to deal with Skuntank. Stops Skuntank from totally walling me. At that point, even though Skuntank could trap and kill Haunter, but having at least a move I know I can click might help. Which, yeah, it's that is a bit of a massive drawback there. And I want Psychic. I want Psychic for like Girder and what was Quillfish and a few other things. I want the Psychic to be able to bop those. I'm going to go Special Scarf. I think we'll give this a go. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I think that's fair enough. So just a quick rundown of the team once more before we get into some battles. We have Flareon. We have Flareon with the Z-Celebrate. Lantern as a bulky pivot. We have Quiver Dance Ligand to kind of be another setup sweeper for us. We have Mudsdale, who's going to be kind of a bulky with some offense, but it's set up rocks and all that kind of stuff. We have Savali with that can do parting shot, crunch, basically our pivot around Misprit, so we can wear it out for our offense to kick in. And then we have Haunter for as a lake lane cleaner. Now all we need to do for Haunter is just get rid of Skuntank normally, or Quillfish, but mainly Skuntank. And once we can if we get rid of Skuntank, Haunter can basically clean up after that. So we're going to give this team a go. I will be right back, folks, with some battles. Welcome back, guys. Apologies for having to cut away straight away after the team builders, but trying to find a battle this low down, it can be a little bit frustrating because, you know, people disconnecting and whatnot. But look, we're still literally bottom of the ladder, so hopefully this battle will work for us. Where we need to hit in the ladder, I forgot to mention this to you guys earlier, but we need to be hitting around 1525 to be in the top 100, so that's the aim, and hopefully we could do it with this team, or make adjustments along the fly as needs be. So at the moment we see Sableye, Claydol, Poliwhirl, or Poliwrath I should say, Skuntank, Ludicolo, and Armaldo. This is screaming rain to me because he's got 2 Swift Swim users, so this is screaming rain. And he's got Sableye there as well, he's got Claydol to remove hazards. Sableye, I can't remember if it gets Rain Dance up, but could be an issue. He might leave with Claydol here to get rocks up. He might do that. If he does do that, I would like to leave with my Savali because I do not want Lantern taking Earth Power. I don't want my Mudsdale to be taking too many hits here either. And I would like Lilligant to be kind of relatively safe in the back as well. So we might leave with our Savali because I feel like he leaves with Claydol. He actually leaves with a Sableye. Now, luckily we can go for a parting shot here, or a crunch, or U-turn. I feel like U-turn might be better here because this thing, well, his Prankster actually doesn't touch me. He can't touch me with Prankster, so I'm just going to go crunch. There we go. Thank you. I was just there. I just remembered last minute. Yeah, he can't touch me at the moment. I'm going to go. I'm going to just keep going for crunches then and just get chip on this thing. There's no reason for me not to. He actually has realised that he can't do anything to my Savali. We're going to get massive damage on this Claydol. No reason for me not to do it again. Just go for another crunch. Get damage on this thing. He is just going to get his rocks up. So he's got a bit of speed investment. But this Claydol is gone. And we got one thing out of the way. Now, Claydol could have been a... Claydol could, I think, gets Rain Dance as well. So that could have been a Rain Setter. But I think the Sableye is the main Rain Setter if it does get it. This Skuntank is in here now. I actually would like to defog, as he's just going to go for the Acid Spray to lower my special defense and eventually break me down. But I literally just wanted to get rid of those rocks. I'm going to go for the parting shot here. Actually, no, apologies. I'm going to go for... Do I want to go U-turn here? And bring in Mudsdale. I think I do, because I don't think this thing can even touch me regardless. I'm going to go U-turn, just get a bit more chip. He misses the Fire Blast, which is unfortunate for him. But we're going to bring in Brown Beauty, our Mudsdale, our beast. And I'm going to get up our Stealth Rocks. Now, he could have brought in Ludicolo or Poliwhirl. He is going to bring this in this Ludicolo. Now, I have a big feeling like he wants to just click a Water type attack or the Rain Dance. So, I'm going to bring in my Savai to kind of potentially just like deal with this a little bit. He does go for the Rain Dance. And we are going to go for a... I could go U-turn here and get big damage off, but I kind of want to just shut this thing down with a parrying shot and make sure it's not as much of a threat. And bring in Lilligant and maybe potentially pick it off. Or bring in Lantern and maybe potentially put a Toxic on it. Or I can go U-turn. Or I can go U-turn. Interesting. I think we might go U-turn here, as he misses his Hydro Pump, which is very unfortunate for him. He's got no luck in this game at all. Because he should... the Hydro Pump would have been key there. The Fire Blast miss was meh. We would have eaten it up. But that Hydro miss was nasty. Now, your speed is going to be double because of Swift Swim. So we ain't about that life, because you're just going to totally outspeed me. I could bring Lilligant here. I could bring in Lantern. Now, I'm going to bring in Lantern because I think we can live. I really do think we can live a hit here. I believe we can live an Energy Ball or an Energy Ball or Giga Drain. I'm just trying to start out the rain here more so than anything else. He does go for the Giga Drain, and we do we do find out he's Life Orb. Okay, we get a bit of chip there, and I think we're going to go back into our Savali. We did massive damage with U-turn earlier. I think we just do that. I think we just go for it again. He goes to Ice Beam this time. He doesn't want to risk it. That U-turn actually, I was just there thinking, it was probably going to actually put him within serious range. He has Ice Beam. We know that much. So I could bring in Lilligant. I'm going to bring in Lilligant, and I'm going to bring in Savali, expecting the Ice Beam to come in here and just bop us. He's actually going to go bring in Armaldo. I think he wants to Rapid Spin here, because he doesn't want the rocks up. I think he realized he ran out with the rain, and I don't think he wants rocks, because I don't see any other reason why he brings in, unless he was afraid that we weren't going to wreck it. Oh, I don't know. I see, the reason why I'm wondering about Rapid Spin is I could bring in Haunter, which could be very, very fun. That could be very good for us. Armaldo is actually not good. It's not a good matchup here for us at all. But I do outspeed, so I can get a parting shot off here. We are going to switch anyway, so I am just going to go for the parting shot. And I feel like we bring in our Mudsdale. Mudsdale is able to deal with any hit here. He just goes for the EQ. So he might not have the X's, unless he's probably just making a middle ground play there, if we're being perfectly honest. I'm going to go for the Toxic. He's got SD there. Woo! Right. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to go for EQ. I got my +1 defense. I'm not really overly afraid of this Armaldo. I just want to make sure that we can check it. Considering that it's like a self variant. As we do manage to run over it there with our Brown Beauty. And we do pick up the win. Okay, not too bad. I think that's probably one I'm going to have to show, because based off every of the other ones I've shown, they're all been pretty trash. So I guess that's one we're going to have to show anyways. That's not too bad. We'll take that. Alright guys, welcome back. I managed to find another battle. I think I know what this team is. I've actually I think this is it's this PU team where it's assist Persian, and he just clicks beat down constantly on our team and wins. I think that's the story with it, and it's going to have like weakness policy and all this kind of fun stuff. So I've seen this before. I figured I'd just click the record button, because it'd be a bit funny if I failed to beat this, like, troll team. But that's been knocked around by was it Weedle Twin Needle that came up with it? So figured why not? Might as well give it a go. Be a bit funny anyways, because every other battle I've had so far has been a bit trash, unfortunately. So like I think the last battle I had was like against someone with 4 mons. I was like, can't use this. But anyways, he's probably going to lead with Persian. I'm going to lead with this thing. He's going to lead with Mr. Mine, actually, who's immediately just going to go for the Magic Coat. Who is just going to go for the Magic Coat straight off the bat. So I'm going to bring in my Haunter, because I know I've seen the video on this team. Like, I know exactly what it is. Leave with Mr. Mine. Go for the Magic Coat, the Magic Coat, to stop the rocks being set up, or the Toxic, which is what we were going to do. We're going to bring in Haunter. And we're just going to click the Sludge Bomb instead. That's what we're going to do. Because I know he doesn't got Psychic. Oh, he's going to go Trick. Alright. Goes for Trick instead. But I know you don't got Psychic, so that's the reason why I'm happy enough to come in here and just click Sludge Wave. As he goes Metronome. That is probably you busted here, buddy. There we go. There's one down. Not too bad. Not too bad. But as in comes this thing. Alright, cool. I'm no problem clicking Shadow Ball here. There we go. Give me that. Phantom Force. Thank you. No problem going down. And I've no problem going in. You probably got Aftermath. But I've no problem bringing Savali. I'm just going Crunch. I think he went D-Bond. That's cool. I just want to stop this beatdown happening to us. That's literally it. I feel like we can go into our Flareon here. Yeah. As in comes the Aurorus. Because again, Aurorus does not have a move that can be called by assist here. Because I've just seen this team. I know exactly what it does. So I'm just going to set up. In comes this Poliwrath. Fine. 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 I know you got Seismic Toss. Oh no, you got Circle Throw. That's what you got. That's what you got going for you. So I might click Superpower here. Just because it does more damage. Yeah, 57%. We'll just see the Circle Throw here. Get it swapped out. In comes Lilligant. I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder. As in comes the Aurorus. Let's go for a few Quiver Dances now. In comes the Alolan Persian. Who I think we just go for, another Quiver Dance. I can't quite remember now, but I have the general remember it just this team. But I'm going to go for another Quiver Dance here. As he went for the Gunk Shot. Ooh. Alright, let me go Energy Ball here. Thank you. And that should be game. That should be game. I didn't get beaten by a troll team. That will take it as a plus. Well, we haven't got beaten by a troll team yet, I should say. Let me go for the Energy Ball. I haven't got beaten by the Persian side of this troll team. As he's got the Sash. Sash might pick us off. This might pick us off here. He's got Dig. That's not going to do too much to me. That's not going to do too much to me at all. Let me just go for another Quiver Dance then. Because I think we can eat that. We do eat that. Thank you. And I'm just going to go for another Energy Ball. And the match is forfeit. There we go. GG. We didn't lose to me. We didn't lose to a meme team. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're not total imbuses. We're not total imbuses at all. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Alright folks. One more battle before we wrap up the video. Managed to find this one. Which looks like it's going to be a pretty solid fun matchup. So let's see what happens. We see Electros, Victory Bell, Flareon, Caracosta, Mesprit and Mudsdale. So this should be a kind of fairly fun, cool team to see. Flareon could be the Z-Celebrate just like us, so let's see what happens with it. I'm predicting a Mesprit lead. If I want to sweep a Flareon, I would need Mudsdale out of the way and Caracosta weakened, and Flareon probably weakened. If I want to sweep a Lilligant, I would 100% need Flareon gone, and I would need Victory Bell kind of gone as well. Now that I think about it, so definitely going to be a bit more difficult for us to kind of to win here. If I get chip on everything, no Hunter should be able to win the game for us. So we're going to bring in our Silvally anyways, because I predict. Ooh, okay, he's going to bring in this thing. All right, okay. Let me parting shot my way out of here. I don't want to give you +1 defense. Let me bring in my Mudsdale as you go Stealth Rock. Cool. I'm going to click Toxic here. I'm not allowing you to get an additional turn of Toxic on top of me. So let me just get a Toxic off here. And see what you want to do with yourself. He might go into Victory Bell here. He's got a really nice switching with Victory Bell. Really nice switching with Victory Bell. He goes for his Toxic. I'm going to go for mine. And I'm going to go for my Rocks here this turn. As we managed to get Toxics off. That seems to be something that is happening a lot that I've seen so far, is that Mudsdale seems to always go Rocks and Toxic every single time to slow down the ladder. So definitely something to be wary of. He does bring this Caracosta though, and I'm not too sure why. I'm just going to bring in my my Lantern here and see what he wants to do. He just goes Aqua Jet. Okay. Now I might have EQ, I'm just going to Volt Switch in case he does some, if he wants to go for an Earthquake or a Shell Smash, just so we can get a bit of damage off. He is just going to go out into his Electros. We're going to get a bit of chip here. A little bit more chip there. And we could go out into our... Haunter. No. We could go out into our Flareon. I think Flareon actually would give us a little bit of breaking potential here. So I want to go into my Flareon, and I think we will actually go for the Z-Celebrate just to break through his team, because I feel like we can do it, and it'd be worth it. I feel like it'd be worth it. He's going to go for the Volt Switch here. We do eat that up. He is going to have to go into something that can eat the Flare Blitz at the very least. Mudsdale shouldn't be able to eat it, but I don't think it should after from the range it's at. So let me go on to Flare Blitz here, just so we can break through his team. He is going to go down to Toxic next turn. I'm okay with that. Just to kind of break through that defensive wall. I'm happy enough with that. I'm very happy with that. So this might give me. No, I'm not going to go into the Ligand just yet. I am going to go into my Savali. And I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to go for the U-turn. Now, obviously, we got this definitely out of the way, and my Mudsdale is still very healthy to deal with a Flareon, so I'm very happy with that. And I see it just forfeits. He just forfeits knowing that his Mudsdale was gone. That was very quick. That was very, very quick. But seems to be the nature of how PU has gone for me so far. And unfortunately, that's been kind of the case. It's been kind of the case. So, yeah, I think we'll just have to wrap it up there at that point. I spent a good bit of time building, and I definitely spent a good bit of time trying to search for battles and whatnot. Where are we on the ladder, actually? Let me try and figure out. I did lose one battle, by the way, when I didn't record quite, when I didn't record earlier on. But we're sitting at 11:58, which is not too bad. Okay, considering that we were dealing with some ridiculously crappy matches at one point. Hold on, let me make sure I got the scene right there. Perfect. And again, 11:58. Still a good bit of way to go to get to top 100, but I think we're definitely on our way. And hopefully, next time I sit down for you guys, I can get a few more cool battles in. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up here today. Let me guys know what you think of the video. Delighted that I got my first video out for the Core Forces. That should be really, really good fun. But let me guys know if you enjoyed it. Click the like button down below for me, all that kind of good stuff. Let me know your thoughts on the team that we built, nicknames, what you reckon could be a bit different, all that kind of good stuff. Whether it be cool, bad, or different, definitely let me know. And yeah, make sure to check check out the Core Forces socials and all that kind of good stuff. Links to those are in the description down below. And yeah, smash that subscribe button, click that bell icon if you want to see more coming away on this channel. And on that note, I'm going to get on up out of here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.